Good morning and welcome to my podcast. Have you wondered why there are so many black Afro Carribbeans on TV ads and also historical programs where there were no, for example, in Henry VIII's time, there were probably a few black people, but hardly any, and why they are taking quite prime roles. I think one of them was a queen in Henry VIII's time. Can't remember which particular queen of the six queens. Have you noticed how many are on TV ads? You turn your TV on and there are many, many black Afro Caribbean people or blended families. See my thumbnail. Why is this? Well, in the 2021 census, between 4 and 7% of the UK population were either black, 4%, and actually less than that really, but 4 to 7% were black or mixed race, mixed heritage, if you like. What about, tell me, please tell me, because my mother was Irish, what about Irish people on TV ads? What about Jewish people on TV ads? What about travellers on TV ads? What about Indians from the subcontinent of India? What about Pakistanis? What about Germans? What about French? What about the many Polish people in the UK? Never ever on TV ads. What about the Chinese people and the people from Southern Asia, South Asia? What about the lovely Filipino people? You never see them on TV ads. I am getting sick to death of Afro Caribbean people on TV. Sick to death. Now, let me be very frank with you about race. I actually don't believe there are different races effectively. I believe that we are all descended from a common ancestor. All human beings are effectively one race. I'll say that from the outset. I believe that because I'm a Christian and my faith position tells me that we're all, if you like, all human beings are of one race, Adam's race, if you like. And Adam fell in the Garden of Eden. He took the forbidden fruit, as did Eve, and the rest, as they say, is history. There is one human race. Now, I'm not getting airy-fairy on you or anything like that. But why is there this mono-race mania around Afro-Caribbean people? No, I've got nothing against Afro-Caribbean people. But what I have got a big beef about is that there's absolutely no statistical reason why the advertising industry is targeting only 4% of its constituency. It makes absolutely no sense. Why is this? Well, let me tell you why. In 2020, a man called George Floyd died. The person who allegedly, or in fact did kill him, he was found guilty by a court of law, was a US police officer, and he was given a life sentence. Now, without going into the whys and wherefores and the rights and the wrongs of that, this led to the upsurge of a group that already existed, but it was called BLM, or Black Lives Matter. It was based on a ideology or a theory, if you like, called critical race theory, which is heavily biased in a communist stroke Marxist framework. George Floyd himself was a career criminal. When he was arrested, he was high on a thing called fentanyl. He was trying to pass counterfeit currency for some cigarettes, and he was being arrested. He was a very tall man, well over 6 foot. He'd been found guilty of many, as the Americans call it, felonies in his life. Now, I'm not saying he should have been arrested in that manner. I'm not saying that one bit. He should have been arrested. He should have been taken in a police van. He should have been handcuffed, and he should have been charged, and due process of law should have taken place. I'm not getting into the ins and outs of it. But as a result of George Floyd's death, the media jumped on the bandwagon. In the United States, most black men are killed by not the police, but by other black men. Full stop. Now make of that what you will. The critical race theory ideology is completely warped. The Black Lives Matter bandwagon is completely corrupted. Many of the BLM leaders in America have been found guilty of gross misappropriation of funds. Advertising industry in the United Kingdom, let's have some balance. I am getting fed up with the lack of balance. What about my racial background? What about my Irish mother who's from the Republic of Ireland? Is there any Irish people on adverts? No. What about on my father's side? Are there any people from Eastern Europe? No. I am getting fed up of the preponderance of mixed race, black, Afro Caribbean people on adverts. Let's have some balance. Let's have some common sense. And let's not cater to the critical race theory ideologues and the Black Lives Matter people. We don't need to be frightened of that. We just need to have rational, calm, common sense arguments and discussion about it. Thank you very much. Rant over. Have a great day. I hope you enjoy this summer weather. I'm coming to you at the end of April 2025. Thank you so much for listening. If you like my channel, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I'm trying hard to get up to 500 subscribers. That would be brilliant. If you could subscribe to my channel, give me a like. Do add anything into the conversation as well. I'm more than willing to be open to discussion and conversation. Thanks very much. Have a great day.